So, what are we doing?
Running valves. Just gonna kind of go over everything. It's been in the trailer since the last race. So, we're gonna check all of our springs. We're going to get the spring tester out. Just make sure we don't have any broken springs. And we're gonna run the valves.
Perfect.
Just a little bit of preventative maintenance. This right here could probably be a little bit tighter. Oh man, I was wrong. It's 3/8. 7/16.
It's a nice shirt.
It's white, isn't it?
It's thin. Between 450 and 500 on all the exhausts, about 425 on all the intakes. Okay, we can put that side back on. Hey, I did tighten up the oil, but I didn't, you know.
Yeah.
Probably. It ain't what could have hurt, right? If you got a little bit of power left, yeah, let's use that power, right?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing, right?
Same.
Okay.
Same thing.
Well, then before we fire it up here in a minute and warm it up, we'll do that. If it'll fall out like that, that's too loose.
Too loose.
It's too loose.
Learn that about other things later in life.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. That one right there, dead money.
Man, it's crazy how clean the oil filter is. Like, there's nothing in that thing. Remember how before we'd be like, oh yeah, no, there's a little bit in there, but no more than last time. Well, there's literally nothing in there.
Awesome. Yeah, basically, I just made all the rest the same as these back four. So, okay, do a compression or a spring test now. We'll call her good. I'd like to fire it up, listen to it.
I bet it sounds good.
What?
So I bet it sounds good. So I forget which pass it was. It was our first round. There was a pop on the big end.
Yes, against Bobby Bukaki.
Yes. So we got back over here to the pit, and our boost reference line that goes to the wastegate had come off. So you can see it hit the wheel just a bit there. We got it all put back together, went back the next round. Everything looked fine, right? Like, it still made the boost. Doesn't seem to be any adverse effects, but that did happen. So that's something we'll have to keep an eye on from here on out. Yeah. So there's that. We didn't really cover it during the race, but that happened.
You know, because you can definitely see it. Like whenever it popped, you could see it.
Oh yeah, no, there's a big flame out the side.
Okay, I think I'm gonna call Doug real quick.
Yeah. We're here. New England Dragway.
It's a long ways.
God dang, dude. I feel like we've been gone for 4 months.
Yeah.
The last 4 days.
Yes.
So we're here, New England Dragway, here in Epping, New Hampshire. It's our first time up here.
It is.
We've never been this far northeast.
Not racing anyways.
No. I mean, I've been to Boston, or Austin, Massachusetts a couple times.
That's right.
Got some clam chowder.
Yeah.
And
yeah, we broke my #1 rule. The first time when you came to Boston.
What?
We brought home a donk.
Oh yeah.
My blue donk, guys. We bought my baby blue, which is, we'll say it, now going to be my SEMA build for this year.
No time for the wagon.
Look, we're just not going to get the wagon done. Anyways, we'll talk about that later. But yes, that was the first first car I ever bought that broke the rule. And here pretty soon, whenever we paint it, we will we'll know why that rule is a rule of mine.
Yeah, you think so? You think it's gonna be bad?
I don't think it's gonna be real bad, but it's gonna be,
yeah.
You know, I don't think it's spent a lot of time in Boston. We'll come up here and look at the fucking track.
I hear there's kind of a controversy going on a
little
bit.
Well, they're prepping the track, but we've talked about this before.
We talked about it on a couple videos ago.
They are prepping the track by trying to unprep the track, and
yes.
that's
preparation.
What is that? Is that like an oxymoron? You can't do that.
I'll have to get back to you on that.
Okay.
It's something like that.
Okay. So you cannot unprep the track by doing shit to it, because that's called prep.
Like yeah, exactly. We talked about it. Like, you touch this track, that's preparation. That is no longer no prep.
Yes.
And they have scraped it.
They scraped the shit out of it. So the numbers don't mean anything. What do you think? Is it slick?
The left line's worse than the right line.
So I see bald spots in a lot of spots. But
look how they changed the design of the straight. I know. Another way.
But I will say one thing. Oh, this is a pretty cool track, though.
Oh yeah.
Look what they got up here for the RV people.
Oh yeah, it's kind of like Bristol up there.
Yeah, they could sit up there on the hill and watch.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good vantage point from up there.
Yeah. Have somebody a camera.
Yes. So basically, man, it ain't gonna be no worse than, let's call it what it is. A lot of people had a problem with SGMP.
Oh yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, the tune-ups that we put in the car, we were off on what they would actually run out there. You know what I mean? But we still went fast, and the car still made the trip. You do a couple burnouts on this, I think it's going to be okay. It's like everything else. Some people are going to struggle. Some people
what happened was
are
they were
not.
scraping it, and after each crack, the blade bounced, and then it dug in.
Yeah. And you can see on every one.
Every crack, the blade bounced up and immediately dug in.
Hear that?
Fireworks?
No.
Oh, it's gun range.
It's
Sig
Sig.
Sauer's down there, yeah.
Sig is here.
Yeah.
So they're just over there firing off rounds all day. So look, why does it look like this? Like, did they scrape it this way?
Yeah, they scraped it cattywampus.
Like if you know what you're doing, and you're a good dad, and you got your what kind of shoes? That start with an N.
Oh, the deck shoes?
No, that starts with an N. New
the
Balance.
New Balance.
You got your New Balances on, and this is how you should mow your lawn.
Oh yeah, no, that's how I mow my lawn.
No.
I need to give me some New Balance.
You're on your way then.
I got
you
the
need to get you a family.
I got
some
the dad
kids,
jokes and the cattywampus lawnmower, and I need to give me a family.
So look, man, this is like anything else. it's gonna come around, dude. It's
It'll
just
be fine.
but it is bare out
It is
here.
bare, like-
how far out are we? Okay, so that's the 60-foot.
That's the 60-foot cone. So,
So
we're 100 foot out.
we're 100 foot out probably, about the time the boost starts kicking in,
Yeah.
and it goes all the way to the 330.
At this point right here, we're making 60 pounds of boost. Maybe 65.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pretty close. Pretty close. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is what
you
it
can
is.
drive, right?
We all got to get down it, right?
Yeah.
I can drive right up until I can't.
Yeah. You can drive it all the way up to the scene of the crash.
Yep. I'll be the first one there.
Man, dude, it's weird seeing you wear white. That's a good looking shirt, though.
Yeah, but it's kind of hot, and there's no fans here yet, so I thought I'm gonna get some work done on the car, and
Now everybody's gonna, hey man, where can I buy that?
yeah,
Just like they are the tire flag shirt.
the tire flag shirt.
Yeah.
What's the tire flag
The
shirt?
flag with the tire tracks.
Oh yeah, I like that shirt.
Yeah, no, it's pretty sweet.
So we got a little bit of work to do to the car. I did change out the strut in the trailer at Proline while you were driving the merch trailer this way. So there's gonna be a little bit of traction right there.
Yeah.
And I did find a screw in one of the tires. So we changed that tire out while we had it off. And
It's crazy if it's the tires that had to come off to get the spread on.
I saw it though while we was loading it up before that. So it's not like I saw it just because we pulled it off. So I still got to go over and change one of the tires while it's on the car. I hear that's the way to do it. You don't take the wheel off the car, you change it on it, and let's go this way. And we're gonna see if we can make that deal happen. I've never done it before,
Yeah.
so it ought to be fun. And then somebody told me, yeah, but the only problem is Javi. Said the only problem is it's tough to get it to take air. Sometimes you gotta and light it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was, I just saw something on Facebook the other day
dude,
about somebody blowing one up.
Man, dude, that was crazy looking. So, I don't know, let's take our trip down the end of the track.
Let's take our trip down the end of the track, and I gotta know where the
Turn off.
weight is.
And the weight station.
Scales.
All that stuff.
Man, all the way to the 330, dude.
This is quarter shit.
Oh, no shit.
They scraped it all the way to 8 Mile.
Do we need to do some maintenance to this deal? Why is it getting louder?
I don't know. Maybe it'll take a while.
I don't think it's a motor oil.
Yeah,
Is there
like
like
maybe
a
the
gear?
differential or
Yeah, is there like a gear in the back of this thing?
I think so.
Wow, look at that trailer.
Oh, yeah.
That's gotta be the first one ever made.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the scales.
Yeah. Shouldn't miss those. No Walmart parking lot?
Yes. And it was brutal.
It was brutal.
That's a long ways down here, Jesus. Makes me feel better that they got nice units like this sitting out here.
Nice fire truck.
I thought we need to get us a fire truck.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
I'm not arguing, but...
That way we can wash cars and shit.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah.
It's a pretty nice facility.
They used to hold it. They started getting it here. Man, they got people parking all the way out here.
Look at that.
Yeah. Man.
Sink down to your knees.
I mean, if
whenever
you
get
make
in
it
there.
past those ruts there and into that road, you're having a bad day.
I can't imagine anybody not being able to shut down by now. I know, I see it. It's not a Lindy, is
Better
it?
go check it out.
Is Is it a Lindy?
No, it's a Catalina.
Oh God, it's a Catalina. That thing's fucking sweet.
There's another one down there. Man, that thing
Man,
is
it's a little guy like ours. And hey, guys, I was wrong. Everybody corrected me. I do read the comments. It's Class C.
Oh, what'd you say it was?
Class B.
Oh.
It is a Class C motorhome.
What is all this stuff? It's like a graveyard or something.
Yep. Not with that unit in there. That thing's ready to make a road trip right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the boneyard back there.
Oh, is there some shit back there?
Did you see all the people in the last comments that said, hey guys, those yellow circle dots is supposed to be lined up?
Remember we talked about that?
We talked about it, and I even said, you know, for the longest time, I thought you were supposed to line those circle dots up with the valve stem, until my good buddies at Mustang Alignment told me that's a myth.
Yeah.
Said that has absolute, and then he told me what that circle was for, but I can't remember, because I used to always do it, and I felt like on the video,
it's the heaviest part of the tire, right? But I don't think that means it has to be at the valve stem.
yeah, I don't know. So for a long time, I used to match those up, and I was proud of myself.
Yeah.
I even told Mustang Alignment one time, I even lined those up for you, and they're like, what for?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess
like the right thing to do.
Yeah. There's a lot more over there, huh?
Yeah.
There are people staying in those.
Gotta be.
So now we are.
So now, we are changing tires.
Because
Well, I had a nail in that one, so we had to change it, and it only makes sense to change them both. Can't just change one. Man, it is windy. Is it what?
I was like, because then if you keep this one on here and that one gets bad, then you gotta put a brand new one on this one. Then.
And I have never done this before on the car, but I heard that this is how you do it. So, I borrowed some of these. Chances are, I'm definitely gonna mess this up. But I guess I'm just gonna hit this right here and knock it off the bead. Get the old BFH. Oh man, this is the only BFH we got. This ain't even that big.
It's gotta be a mouse.
Damn. Can't even call this a BFH. Okay. Oh, look at that.
What?
I didn't even need to hit it, I don't think. Shh. Man, hey. This is kind of where it's at right here. Oh, I knew that I was going to do
I
that.
knew it was too.
I can see it. I can see it. Trying to pop off there. See? This is why I need you inside the car. Boom. Okay.
Now should this come right off?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the plan. Look at this. Come on. You know what you're doing, you can set this right here.
Okay.
All right. Slide my chair up here.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what? Go get me a smaller screwdriver, just a flat. Actually, get me the bigger 2-size flats.
The bigger two, okay.
And there's a real big one, get it, and then get the second biggest one.
Okay.
You on the brake?
Yeah, I'm on the brake.
Okay. I think if you're on the brake, I can just pull it.
Boom.
I don't want to scrape up the wheel. But I'm going to if I keep doing that. I just heard this is how you do it with the wheel still on the car. I've never done it before.
Yeah, we do it on track trails.
Yeah, hey, all the race car guys out here going, no, you just put it on.
Non-distancer, low bed.
I'm fixing to spray some. I don't care if it's just Windex or something on it here in a minute.
Nice. Hey, it's a pleasure meeting you, man.
Nice to meet you, man.
We watch you guys on
Appreciate
TV
it.
all the time.
We appreciate it.
Thank you for talking to us. Everybody else kind of just threw us off.
Yeah, normally I think what everybody does, which I do too, is try to get everything done on the car before they say that the gates are going to open, which they always tell us 2 o'clock. Nobody's going to be here before 2, but that's always a lie, you know. So,
well, look, you're being bothered right now.
oh no, hey, you're good. You're good. And
Hey,
look, man, if it wasn't for the fans, we wouldn't get to do this shit. You know what I mean? So at some point
you see it growing.
And at some point, you still got to step away from all the shit that we got going on and talk to the fans. You know what I mean? Because otherwise, you guys are the ones that pay my living. You know what I mean? Which I need a raise, by the way.
Okay.
Just to let y'all, y'all not rich, are y'all? Y'all want y'all's name on the side of my trailer real big? Yeah. I got it off, Phantom. I didn't scratch the wheel or nothing yet.
Wow.
I know. I'm pretty happy.
You did good.
Well, it's nice to meet you, man.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So what are you doing?
We don't like the Hoosier on the tires.
Yeah,
It's too bright for this car. So take a little bit of brake cleaner, spray it on a rag, wipe it off.
Well, we got a Yorkie, a little bitty one, and we got an Australian Shepherd, a mini Australian Shepherd, and that is the dog that doesn't like it. He's getting better though. This has been good to him, traveling around with us. He's getting a little bit better. Yeah, I'm awesome with that. Probably not as much as I did. No way. No way. Not even close.
the star again for the team to pack.
Yeah.
We've made it past first round, and now we're on to the second round.
Yes.
Car's hauling ass, like the car does.
Yeah, no, hey, it's
The
shit is going good,
like
man.
The most important part at this point, that was the 12th pass, and there's no hole in the block, and there's nothing in the
I'm
filter.
really excited about that.
Yeah.
Because don't think it didn't cross my mind while I'm up there
Oh, I can imagine.
spooling that thing up, dude. Hey, and I'll be honest with you, it even crossed my mind more in the burnout.
Your burnout is
Because,
good.
well, who was it that kicked a rod out?
Yeah, Megalodon.
The pass
in front of
before
us.
us. Yeah, the old Megalodon car.
Yeah.
He kicks a rod out the pass before us, and I'm going, fuck. You know?
Yeah.
12 passes, man. 12 passes is what we made last time. But we fixed all that stuff, right?
Seems like it.
Right? I mean,
Probably
right?
did anyways.
Allegedly
Am I
we
right?
did.
Am I right?
Well, this is what we fixed before we took it to Proline. It didn't blow up last time because of what we did to it. We just ran it out of oil. You know what I mean? So actually it did. But what we fixed with the wrist pins and stuff actually didn't make it blow up last time, but that's what's made it last
Yes.
more passes because look, we may not have been the ET because we don't really know because we're on no prep, but we've made the boost.
Oh yeah.
And if we're making the boost, the hardness on the parts is still there.
Well, that mile per hour is horsepower, and we've got all the mile per hour.
We got some mile an hour, especially for a small block. We're fixing to have some mile an hour right here.
It's still making the power, and it's doing it every pass. That was the 12 pass. So like, you know, I feel like we're in a good spot here. There was our. Well, we really can't show that, I guess.
Yeah, we can.
Sure.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody on the internet knows.
Okay.
Right.
So that's our list there. That's our round so far this year. We didn't make any rounds on National Trail, 2 rounds in PBIR. SGP, we went all the rounds.
We should have made more rounds right here.
Yeah.
But we are tied for 4th in the points. So tomorrow's race, tonight is just getting us more data, more runs, all that stuff, which is good, you know, because how many times has everybody said it? Whoever makes the most passes, most generally has a handle on everything, you know? And we've been making a lot of passes. As long as everything stays together and stays happy, then we should be okay, you know? Ryan is in the staging lanes. He's almost next. In fact, I think Lutz is up. So let's go up and watch them, and then we'll come back over here. We have till, what, 9:50?
Yep.
So we still got 20 minutes. Let's go up there, see what's going on, and then we'll come back.
Day 2 here at the New England Dragway. Day one was good to us, man.
Yes.
Cars running phenomenal.
It's doing what we tell it to do.
I mean, exactly. We put a big one in it last night.
You don't have a bigger one. So
Yeah, anything from here out, we created. You know what I mean? So, track's pretty damn good. It's nice and cool today. Car should be even faster, man.
So we didn't get a chance to finish the race from yesterday. There's 4 people left. I'm racing Bobby Ducati. His car was rolling yesterday.
Yeah, it is. They got that car rolling.
They've got it rolling. And then Lizzie and her new car is left, and I heard it was pretty amazing. And then they said Stinky Pinky's shit was fucking
Oh,
fun.
no shit.
Yeah. So,
Hell yeah. Good for him.
So we'll see what happens, but we come up here, we're gonna be the first people down. So I need to figure out what I gotta do with the tune-up wise. I mean, let's just be honest, man. We had a 380 tune-up in that deal last night.
The car runs 380s?
And it went, you know.
Dude, it
we
took
found
it like a champ.
We found some places that we can touch up here and there, and I think it'll get better. But I got to see what the track is going to want today. I'm not real sure we can just lead off with the big dog.
I bet it's nice. I bet it's nice and tight up here with it as cool as it is.
I'm calling you out. Fantastic. Let me get some sleep first. Thank you.
You drive your cow with your flip-flops?
Yeah. I mean,
It's good. Like, are we the first? Like,
I'm
first
pretty
cars
sure.
down the track
I'm pretty
today?
sure.
So you can remember what the track looked like yesterday when we were walking down through here, and it's amazing. Like, it didn't take long for it to get good last night.
How about your YouTube channel? You guys are great.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, Tom. still did what?
We still didn't win.
No, we didn't win.
Car's running good still. We are in the final round of the team attack race. It got postponed. Everything got postponed because of rain. But we had a tough first round draw, or a fast first round draw.
Yeah, for sure. But you know, most of them are. But
for sure. So we loaded a pretty fast tune-up in it, and unfortunately, our drive shaft sensor took a shit.
Yeah, something as simple as this right here.
No rhyme or reason. I don't know why. Sean doesn't know why. Ryan doesn't know why. Hobby doesn't know why. They just go bad.
But we should have caught it. It told us it was about to go bad the pass before.
Yeah.
We just didn't know enough about reading the data to know it was trying to tell us, hey man, here's your warning.
Yeah, take a look.
This thing, I didn't affect it on this run,
Yeah.
but the next run, we're gonna shut you down.
Yeah.
So we had some, I mean, we can show it.
So what happened? We use this little sensor here for our traction control. Whenever it senses a certain amount of RPM or more, it yanks the timing out until it regains control of the tire.
Yes.
Well, what happened was this thing seen 10,000 RPM of drive shaft speed.
And so the ECU went, oh shit, we are smoking the tires. Pull all the time. How much power they allow us to pull out? And they pulled out the maximum that we allow, which was down to
5 or 6.
6 degrees of timing. Well, at about 2.5, 3 seconds, I don't let it pull any more timing. I just let it eat on the big end. So my traction control is totally off at 2.5 seconds. So you can see right here, here is my drive shaft. This line right here. It's pretty good. We controlled it in right here. You can see it got a little bit high right there. This right here, it's fast. Really fast right here. Well then, boom. It goes all the way up to the top here, comes back down, but still is way above our plot. So boom, it jerks all the timing out right here. It tries to give it back right there and then jerks it right back out, and right here is 6 degrees of timing. Well, by the time 2.5 seconds, actually, looks like
Yeah, no, it did it the whole pass.
it did it the whole pass. I'm pretty sure we went in that pass, and because we saw the drive shaft the pass before doing that, even though it wasn't actually doing it, we thought that it was doing it. Well, it was the drive shaft telling us I'm fixing to take a shit, and it was intermittent. It was in and out, in and out, in and out the pass before. Well, we thought it was spin hooking with the well, turns out it wasn't. And it jerks so much timing out right here. Look at how unhappy the engine was. So normally this comes up here, it does this, shifts, and then keeps on going. Well, it's so unhappy right here, and it just lays the RPM over right here. So the engine was not happy. The ECU did its job because the drive shaft didn't do its job.
And this isn't any sort of excuse. We're not saying that this cost us the pass.
Scott's car's fast.
But our opponent was fast.
Yep.
He's very fast. We're not trying to take anything away from him.
Not at all.
A lot of people want to know what happened to the car. This is what happened to the car and why it doesn't look as fast.
You want to know why people ask that? Because it was fast as shit every other pass.
Right. Yes.
Like, anybody who watches our stuff knows that my old lady does it, I don't know, did you lower the back of that truck? It looks the same. She came over and said, man, it looked really slow. What happened?
Yeah.
And then you get out and you just go,
No.
So, but anyways, that's over. We did fix it. And then after that, we made a really fast pass against Bobby Ducote in the semifinals of the other race. And so the car's fixed. So now we did have a little stuff in the filter.
So I had been checking the filter every pass. I did not check on pass 11, 12,
The other one
and
is-
until 13.
We threw the other one away, huh?
Did you?
I don't think I did, but I don't see it up here.
Okay. So this is after 3 passes. We found some material in it, more than what had been in it in the 10 runs prior.
Which this is still way less than what we used to get.
Oh yeah, this really isn't anything in the grand scheme of things, but it's more than we had seen. So Doug at Proline said, hey, let's check this out. We didn't have time to pull the bearings because we were headed up to the lanes. So after this pass, everything looked good again, but we're here in BFE ATCO, or BFA, I guess you would call it. Thought we were going to get to watch some testing. Turns out,
Here, I'm going to talk about it.
this place thinks they're the fucking U.S. Nationals.
I'm going to talk about it. No, they think they're obviously better than the U.S. Nationals. I understand rules are rules, okay? And if it would have just been this one thing, I wouldn't have said anything. As soon as we walk up to the starting line, we're checking out the surface. For some reason, they scraped the track. Not real sure why. I mean,
Also, they're stupid too.
Did they hear that we were coming? So they scraped it to the 60 foot. Like literally, there it is right there. Boom, scraped it to the 60 foot. We're cool with that. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Whatever surface it is, we're gonna go down. Okay, so we get up there, we're checking out the surface. Track official comes up and goes, hey guys, this ain't Street Outlaws, man. We can't have this many people at the starting line. I looked around, there's not. Ryan's the only car in the stage lanes. There's no other car in the stage lane. There is about 15 other cars here.
Yeah.
When we come to these track rentals, we don't think that we're anything special. We parked way out of everybody's way. We didn't park up at the front because we know we got in on somebody else's track rental. I don't even plan on making a pass. I just plan on coming here, helping Jeff and Ryan, and watching while I roll bearings in this deal. So, say what you want, but the whole "this ain't Street Outlaws," that's mouthing off.
It's a douchebag.
That's
a douchebag comment.
That's a fucked up comment, you know. We didn't come here thinking that this was Street Outlaws, you know, and our actions didn't fucking show that we thought that this was Street Outlaws. So anyways, I said, at a test session, there's 3 of us up here. There was 3 people up here, and we don't plan on hanging around and watching everybody else test anyways.
Yeah.
So you come and tell us this ain't Street Outlaws, we can't have all these people at the line. First off, all what people? Second off, there's nobody waiting on us. There's nobody else in the staging lanes.
Yeah.
All we're doing is checking out the surface so that Ryan could put a fucking tune in the car to go down it.
Yeah.
So we let that go, you know, and then walk over because this is their track, this is their test session. We appreciate, you know, the fact that we're here.
Yeah.
But don't be a fucking asshole. What was that? Something just
it was-
fell
it
off
was-
the fucking
It
the
was
roof.
cock. Some cock hit me in the
Some
mouth.
cock just came off the roof and hit Phantom in the mouth. So anyways, we're standing in the stage lanes while Ryan's putting a tune in his car. Dude pulls up in a truck. Later I found out that this is the track owner. He waves me over there like this.
Yeah.
And I looked over at Phantom and I was like, who, me? Because, look, man, I don't like it when people fucking, hey, come here.
Yeah,
you know what I
summon
mean?
you.
All the time anyways. So I walked over there and he goes, I'm trying to be accurate here on what he said. Something like, I don't care who you are, you're not wearing those sandals. He called them sandals.
Yeah.
At the starting line at this track. And he said, and I said, I can't, no, he didn't say anything about the starting line. He said, you're not going to wear those sandals at this track. And I was like, I'm not racing. Can I go to the starting line? You can't even go past this line right here with them sandals on. And then drove off.
He probably said something. You guys can't
Yeah.
wear them flip-flops.
Look, you can't wear them,
Yeah.
you know? And so, look, whatever, man. I'm not going to start trouble because I just wanted to watch Ryan make a fucking pass.
Yeah.
That's all I wanted to do.
I mean,
So I came
you're not
over.
just here to watch. Your input is very valuable to helping these cars go down the track. Whether, you know, we talk about you being a dummy or whatever, your input, everyone listens to on how to get a car down the track. It is what it is. And for you to not be able
I
to get
definitely
there,
have
you gotta-
input, whether they take it or not. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So I don't want trouble for the guys who are actually testing because, hey, I'll load up right fucking now. You know why? Because I didn't unload.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on making any passes here. So I come back over to the trailer as Ryan's pulling into the water box, put my fucking shoes on because I don't want to start trouble and I also want to be on the starting line.
Yeah.
So Ryan does his fucking burnout. I go get my shoes on. I make it back up there. I run back up there. It's me, Javi, and Jeff at the starting line. Just us 3. And then back behind the water box, there's some other guys who have pulled into the staging lanes and are watching Ryan stage the car. He's already done his burnout. He's backing up. They shut the fucking track down and make those guys move. This is a test session.
Yeah.
This is not a fucking event. It's not a race. It's a, what's today? Wednesday?
Wednesday,
It's a
maybe.
Wednesday fucking morning at 9 o'clock
Yeah.
test session.
Yeah. It's too early to be dealing with their fucking.
Dude shuts the fucking shit down, man. Shuts it down and says, we're not going anywhere. Hold it. And this time, Ryan's idling at the fucking line. And Javi's going, and he's going, shut it down, shut it down. No, you know? Like,
God.
just fucking power. I don't know if he's power trip. I don't understand what's going on. What was it going to hurt for them dudes to be standing back there? So then I thought, well, he just doesn't want them standing behind the car. Maybe something could come up. They were literally 40 yards behind the fucking car.
Yeah.
Okay, so then they all thought the same thing I thought. They moved over to the opposite lane that he was in, and he's no. He made them fucking go all the way back to the staging lanes before he let fucking Ryan make his pass. Ryan's sitting there idling this whole time. I just don't understand what's going on, man.
Yeah. If they don't want us here, why the fuck did they? I mean,
I don't
they need the
understand.
money that bad that they're just gonna be fucking assholes.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
people?
why? I mean, we paid to test here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like they're letting them test here for free or anything like that. Like, they're still paying.
I just don't
like
understand
everyone
why you got to be a dickhead. I understand. Look, if you got a grudge against Street Outlaws or you don't like us,
Fair
or,
enough.
yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
you know what I
we
mean.
get it.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, maybe we sucked racers away from your track or something.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on, but this ain't the fucking U.S. Nationals. Like you said earlier, we've been on the starting line at the U.S. Nationals in flip-flops before.
Yes.
When we understand rules are rules, so I came back over here and put my shoes on, but we also understand dickheads are dickheads.
Exactly.
And I'm telling you right now, this is the last time I'll come here.
Well, it's bullshit. Not only did they make us come put shoes on, then you got back up there, and they wouldn't even let you on the fucking line. So it was just a waste of your time to even
Well,
come back.
I got on the line.
Yeah, you probably said, "Fuck off! I'm getting on the line."
Well, I think he knew that we was with that car,
Yeah.
and so he allowed me to be
Yeah,
on
he
the
allowed
line.
you. How's that feel?
Yeah.
How you like that?
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm just going to go ahead and throw this out there. We're at Atco Raceway in fucking New Jersey, and I won't come back.
There you go.
I've never made a pass here, and it looks like I never will. Because I don't understand, man. Why are you going to be a dickhead like that? Hey, you don't need the money, I understand.
Yeah.
But at some fucking point, man, what if we was going to hold an event here or something?
Yeah.
Or try. You know what I mean?
try.
Maybe you wouldn't allow us to. I don't know. I just don't understand the sense in being a fucking asshole like that. And there's better ways of going about things.
Oh yeah.
Stop everything, goes, look guys, we really can't have this. We've been in trouble for this shit before. We'd probably go, all right, man, fair enough.
Yeah, we get it.
You know what I mean? We understand. We're not the guys that fucking just want to go around breaking the rules all the time. We understand that there are rules.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But you know what? Fuck your rules.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It don't make no sense. But anyways, we're going to get this fucking pan off this car. We're going to check these bearings.
So we are going to do some preventative maintenance.
Well, I hope, man. I'm
Sort of.
nervous.
Are you?
Well, I mean, not that I'm nervous. I have bearings.
Yeah.
If we have to roll new bearings in it, so be it. But I don't like doing what we're about to do. So we're going to at least get the pan off. And you know what else? I have looked underneath this pan already, and it doesn't have the provisions to put the bolts in it to suck the pan off. I don't really know even how we're going to get it off. But I don't know what they use to silicone it up. It may.
Just drop right off.
Usually Proline pans don't just drop right off. You know why? Because
But
they
it's
don't
great.
leak. Because they don't leak.
No, like it took us an extra hour to get our motor back because they were smoking it, making sure it didn't leak. But yes, we are going to pull the pan. We're going to check every bearing in this deal, or at least the mains and rods, and just kind of see where we're at. We've got 15 passes on this motor. It's been fast. Pass is relative, but
It's let's just put it this way. It's made 65 pounds of boost all 15 passes.
There you go, and took it like a champ. This is the most material, and this is 3 passes, mind you. Like, if I had checked this filter or pulled it out every pass, we may not have even noticed it like this.
Well, and then it got better after. On the 14th pass, there was very, 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 very little in it. And then the 15th pass, it didn't look like I saw any.
No.
So it had cleaned itself back up, whatever it was.
For sure. So, but we're just going to get this thing off and make sure everything's fine. Because we still have, if we...
3 more races.
We still have 3 more races, so we've got a minimum, hopefully of you know, 15 passes left to go on this deal. You know, assuming we win every race.
Yeah.
Because we're bound to win some eventually.
So I have already loosened most of this stuff. Not the pan bolts or anything.
Okay.
Just
all the lines.
only thing I did was I drained the oil all night so that we didn't sit here
Get
and
dripped
watch
on.
this shit. Yeah, and get dripped on. So I'm hoping.
Oh, you found some caps.
I did from Hobby.
Of course.
So now our names are back on the board.
Damn it.
I know.
So Ryan has a whiteboard in the stacker, and if you borrow anything from that trailer, your name goes on the whiteboard. We had just gotten off because we gave him his new FT Spark that we borrowed like a year ago.
Yes, and the little brackets, the
Oh, yeah.
couplers.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are. They're couplers.
Yeah.
But man, how nice is this gonna be? I'm gonna be able to sit right here and just boom.
Just nice and comfy.
Yeah. So Kamikaze fucking texted in the group earlier. He is at. Speaking of fucking assholes, he is at the next track that we're going to.
Yeah.
They won't let him in. He has to get in to do the same thing that we're doing right here. And so he's fixing to set up in his hotel parking lot.
Oh my
because
God.
the track won't fucking allow him in yet. He even told them, I don't care where you put me. Put me at the very back on the fucking return road. I don't care. I just need to get the car out of the trailer and work on it. And they won't let him in.
Wow. Did he not call production or anything?
I don't know.
To clear it up?
I don't know.
Jesus.
No telling, man. Hey, there could be other variables there.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know. But that sucks. You know what I mean? Because he's got to do some work to that car.
I mean, it's not like this is a 30-minute job. You know, this is something that's going to take some time.
Yeah. Okay, now I just need a 16.
Get it?
What a fucking nightmare, dude. Hey, you're drilling and tapping these whenever I get this off.
Okay.
Like, that's stupid, man, not to have this.
So, in case
So
y'all...
imagine doing this in between rounds.
Oh, yeah, I know. In case y'all didn't know, Snap-on Zeus tools are not made for prying your oil pan off of your billet block.
Who would have thought that?
There should really be a warning label on there.
Oh,
Man.
hey, sometimes you win.
Hashtag living right.
Sometimes you win.
That bucket is pumped. Looks good.
Everything looks good, to be honest with you.
A little bit in there.
A little bit. Look at that. Not the blood, the oil. Looks great to me.
Bottom side
But this
looks
is the
good.
bottom. I think. I don't know. Let me look. I mean, don't look too bad. It's got a little bit of wear on it, but
That's not bad at all.
I wouldn't think that that would be worthy of changing.
You're on the top side out now.
Uh-huh. Looks the same. All right.
Oh,
No, I barely hit. I barely hit it. Could have been way worse.
Man. All right, so what is this? Number 7 or number 8?
This is number 8.
Number 8 rod bearings are good.
I've definitely seen worse.
I've had worse.
Sorry.
So everything looks pretty good.
Hang on. You gotta film this. So, the Doug, this is the man at Proline. In fact, his name is the Doug Proline Man in my phone. That's his name.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't give himself that name.
No.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter who gave it to him. It's totally tubular. He's the man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason. So we're taking all these bearings out. I'm sending pictures to him. I'm showing them to him because we're not engine builders.
No.
You know what I mean? I mean, we could build some engines.
I mean, I've thrown together some junkyard LS stuff.
But basically, that's what we'll do is throw it apart. Like,
Yeah.
as soon as I put all this back together, the first thing, it's going to hit $8,000 in the burnout box. And then after that, it's seeing 65 pounds of boost. So, of course, I'm going to run a few things by the man, you know? So, I just told him, here's the mains. We got a problem. So, we tear this thing apart. And being the morons that we are, we've got 3 boxes of bearings here. They're all mains.
And only 2 of them go to this car.
yeah. So one of them is a big block. So we don't have.
This thing is not a big block.
Yeah, we don't have any rod bearings.
Yeah.
The rod bearings are the ones that I'd really like to change.
Yeah.
So I send this. Anyways, the man, Doug. I sent it to him. I said, mains look good to me. Boom, agreed. Agreed. So, we are going to throw this thing back together with the mains that were in it. I know there's a lot of people right now going, well, fuck, it's only got 15 passes. I hope they look good. Yeah, I'm kind of in that same boat as y'all. You know, like, it kind of sucks that after 15 passes, the rod bearings, we could use those. But a $200 set of bearings is way better than a $10,000 block. And I'd rather change them out. So if that's what we have to do after 2 to 3 races every time is roll bearings in this deal, I'm gonna do it. You know, that's part of it.
So, and the rods could still keep going.
The rods could still keep going.
We're at the point where it's 15
good
runs.
too, because we don't have none.
Yeah. We're at the point where it's 15 runs. We're gonna change them out anyways, and then we're gonna go 20 passes, maybe.
Yes.
And see what they look like at 20.
Yes. So we're going to put these rods back in it, or the main bearings back in it. The rod bolts, we're going to leave the pan off this deal today. Proline is going to overnight us some to the next track that we're going to, and we're going to leave this unit like this. And then when we get to the track, I'll roll the bearings in it. The mains will already be done. Boom. Put oil in it, hit that fucking burnout box, and let it eat. So, yes.
Here they are. They look good.
This is 3.
That's 3.
This is 4.
4.
Okay.
So
you can show what I
like these are going back together. Like the mains are going back in and they're getting retorqued and we're good with the mains. So that's just kind of where we're at right now. So Proline saved the day again. We got this all tore apart.
I knew I put one in one of them.
Got it all tore apart, looking at bearings, and then we discovered we ain't had no rod bearings.
Yes. Makes it hard.
Makes it hard to change rod bearings when you don't got no rod bearings. So, called Doug. Doug made it happen. Now we've got new rod bearings, and we're fixing to go back together with this thing. It was fairly painless.
Figured it would be once we got to it.
Yeah.
It's the preparation. It's not the actual changing.
Getting it all apart.
Checking everything.
Yeah.
And look, let's be honest. We didn't have to do this. So if something happens, and I realize to myself we didn't even need to do this because all the bearings don't look that bad.
Not at all.
Like, then I'm gonna even be more upset. What's up? They're not bad. I'm glad we did it because now we got,
Now we know.
somewhat of a routine. Where y'all going? Y'all going nowhere? Now we got some sort of a small routine, you know?
What do you want to do with this last bearing?
Now, don't say that. Don't say that. Other than that, man, I think I'm going to clean up everything under here. If you get me a razor blade,
Okay.
I'll scrape off a little bit of this stuff. You know, just knock off the high stuff.
Right on.
And
slap this deal back together.
slap
right?
this deal back together. I really like to not start it for a day, but it is what it is.
Oh, we don't have to. We ain't doing that
no,
today.
I have to. I'm not going to sleep without hearing
I
this
got you.
deal.
I got you. Well, we can do it later tonight at least.
Yeah.
Give it a few hours to dry.
Yeah. And then we'll get out and put the awning up,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
do all that
yeah.
shit. So
Okay,
this
well-
makes it really nice to do this. It's almost, for what I'm doing right here in this small confined area, it's almost as good as being on a lift.
Right.
And it might even be better because I'm not standing up.
Right.
Sitting down, air conditioner's blowing on me, it's nice and cold. Fairly painless, you know? Like,
I mean, that's our.
we can watch everything roll.
It's our first time to do this, or your first time to do this.
Everything feels good, everything feels happy. A lot of compression. Well, you know, springs are heavy.
Yeah.
But we do need to get it out and check springs too, and chances are I may change a couple of springs.
Yeah, that's still a thing.
But we're probably going to fire it up, spool it, check everything out, and then I might change the springs tomorrow. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna find you a razor blade real quick.
Okay, razor blading.
So that's our first time to do preventative maintenance before it actually just blew up. And
Yeah, well, we'll see what the outcome's going to be. Like, I'm always going to be nervous no matter what. Is it shut?
Yes, it's fine.
Okay. I'm always going to be nervous no matter what. We took a perfectly running car and pulled it apart.
we took it apart.
Yeah, and
Not
pulled
for
it apart.
line.
Yeah, no,
Not Gerald.
and it's not like we haven't done this before.
Oh, no.
I've just never done it in this position before. I've done it on an engine stand a bunch.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but I've never done it from this point, sitting in this trailer, looking up at everything. You know, I mean, and literally the first time we go down the track, we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if something's gonna break, it's gonna do it in the burnout of the first one, or wow, there's all them cuts on my hand.
Oh yeah, you remember?
We're gonna do it.
On cut on my hand?
You know, it is what it is. You know, so if it comes apart, I'll even be more upset now because it was fine.
Yeah.
You know, and we have all the rod bearings over here, which, man, they're really not that bad.
They really aren't. This was after 15 passes.
So next time, we won't check them after 15 passes. We'll check them after
20,
20 to 25-ish. And once we get 25 to 20 to 25 on this set, we should be done with this next couple of races that we got, and then we'll put rods in it anyways.
Right.
So should be good to go if it makes it that long. Because at this point, we still don't have the spare. And I know that we talk about that all the time, but literally, we have everything except the block.
Still waiting on the
Still
ball.
waiting on the block. So, and I talk to them every week.
Yep.
And every week is the week that it's going to be ready.
So car's doing great. We're doing good. We're just trying to put everything together still. Like,
Yeah, and we learn more every time we go.
every time. Every time this car comes out of the trailer, we learn something new and we get faster.
And we're at a new track right now. We've never been here before. I was mad when we pulled in.
Just been mad the
I
last
went
2 weeks.
all
driving
around. I went all around the track and trying to find the way in.
It's just confusing as hell up here.
Yeah.
I'm living in Amish country right now. There's horse and buggies everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool looking around here, but damn, it takes forever to get somewhere. But like Sean said, we are at Maple Grove Raceway here in Mountain. We're in Pennsylvania at Maple Grove. So we're here for is it the 5th or the 6th NPK race now?
Man, I think that they're calling it the 4th.
Oh, the 4th?
Because the first one, they're not. It didn't count. The first one was 0. The first one was 0.
Oh.
They didn't count the first one as nothing. The one that Ryan won.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because there was no points, there was no nothing. And so, at the last race, we did go out first round. It sucked. It's the first time that we went out first round. So,
Since we've been doing NPK, including the one that we did at the end of season 3, That's the first time we went out round one.
Well, it sucks because it's not like we didn't put the right tune-up in the car. We had the right tune-up in the car.
We didn't miss.
We had everything right. It was, you know,
Parts failure.
mechanical failure. You know, the drive shaft sensor took a shit. It said no more, and it is what it is. Sucks to go out first round though. It was still a close race, so I'm happy with that. He didn't just half track us, you know.
So there's something new on the car that I want to get your take on.
Ugh, it's gross.
That old Mandingo here.
This is how big it is, right?
Man, dude. I mean, do you like it?
No,
Not even kind of?
no, I hate it.
So what is the reasoning for this?
Every car can measure the same amount. So let's take Scott Taylor, considering the fact that he just outran us.
Uh-huh.
Scott Taylor has a 4th gen Firebird.
Sort of. No.
The nose of that car is super long. Everybody out there, whether you're a car guy or you just stumbled upon me bullshitting and talking, you know that the Firebird's nose are real long. Okay, so everybody can have that same measurement. The nose, even though we stage off of the front tires, the nose is what clips all the cones out through there. And the ET cone at the end, the finish line cone, the one that everybody goes off of, that gets clipped off the front bumper. If your front bumper is short and stubby like mine, you get screwed. So that's why all these cars out here have pecker extenders. Well, there's a certain amount to go, and how you measure that is you take the spindle where the front tire bolts on. You take the spindle, you can go out 47 inches. That's a lot. 47 is a lot.
Yeah.
So my pecker extender could actually be 23 inches.
But we weren't trying to make it. It's already 17.
It's, what is?
And that's 17?
21.
Oh, it's 21?
It's 21.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 21. So, yeah, no, hey, it looks homo.
Oh, man.
What else do you say? You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's one of those.
We're here to win.
We got a competitive car and we're gonna win.
Yes.
So.
And at this point, we got to do whatever it takes.
Every other car has them.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? It's
And
just
if they
some
don't have
people's
them,
are.
they have a long
you know,
nose.
It's like guys.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are bigger than others.
Yeah.
Ours happens to be huge. You know, it's just it's the cards we're dealt with this car.
Yeah.
So we do have to get it out and measure it because I did see a video this weekend of me losing to Scott Taylor, and it looks like it's way off the ground. The cones are 6.5 inches high, so that's where this thing has to sit. It's got to be 6.5 inches.
And if it's over that,
If it's over 6.5 inches, it's just ugly. Yeah, it's just ugly at that point.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure that it's actually doing its job and tripping the finish line.
Yep.
So we'll get the car out here in a little bit. We'll do that. We've still got to set up the pits. We rolled in this morning. Proline had overnighted us the bearings because we pulled all this apart yesterday. Didn't have the bearings. Got here this morning. We got here early. This is the first time we've been to the track this early, and we were here by what, 11, 12?
Yeah, it's early. Aiden's
So-
barely awake.
Yeah. So, slept on the way, huh? Oh, you didn't? So, we'll get out. We'll do our whole drive around the track deal.
Oh yeah.
I've never seen the starting line. Track looks like it looks like a nice facility.
Well, they used to run an NHRA here. Like they've been, popular dragsters here. So
Well, I came in
I was on the backside when I first came.
I came in from the end of the track.
Yes.
But did you see the gates? They obviously shut that road off whenever they're racing.
Yeah.
Because I'm on this road. I see the whole facility here. I see a big gate, and I thought, man, all I gotta do is open this gate right here. I could go right in. And I looked at the other side of the road, and there's another big gate, and then there's a sand trap. So at some point during these races, they obviously take those big double fences, open them up, block the road off, and then you can hit the sand trap.
Yeah.
So
We're gonna try to get shut down before then. That's the plan.
yes, yes.
So, that's gonna do it for this video. We've been on the road for a couple weeks now. We went and did some boat tours around Boston and where else did we go? Maine, New Hampshire. We went out in the Atlantic Ocean on a big boat. That was pretty cool. No footage of that, unfortunately, but we're going to tell you how cool it was. But that's going to be it for now. We're going to shut this video off. Later on, we'll get everything set up, and then we'll do our normal drive around the track, and you know, basically we'll see y'all in the next video. So thanks for watching. Tell us what you like about it. Tell us what you want to see more of.
And look, guys, hey, every day is closer to us getting back home and being able to pick up where we left.
Yeah.
You know, we've still got Dad's coming along with the 55.
Oh, hey,
we
I've seen
will
some
have
videos.
some updates of the 55 soon. Dad didn't come on this road trip with us, so he's steady putting in work on the 55, and he got all the sheet metal done. He's got all the sheet metal done on that deal. So I have to find a front subframe. I found one. And then it's going to go to Dawn. He's going to hack it off, weld on the subframe, and then it's going to have a Nova subframe on it, which
opens up
then,
our suspension parts.
then I have everything from the OG and from this car, A-arms, all the TRZ stuff. We'll be able to put it right on it. Also, still a whole lot going on with OG that we haven't talked about. Everybody online's talking about. I saw somebody said that a couple people said that it had a Pro Charger on it, and I've seen lots of stuff. So we'll come out with what we're doing with that deal, but it's probably going to be later than sooner on that. I don't want to talk about it yet because I'm trying to focus on this program right now and this car right now, and it takes a lot for me to focus on one thing.
Oh, dude.
Whenever I have a million other things going on. So I'm trying to stay focused. We as a team have leaps and bounds.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm proud of everything that we've accomplished. The car's hauling ass. It's running good. A win will come.
Absolutely.
It'll come. So
our consistency has vastly improved, even since the start of the season. So
we've pretty much made passes every trip.
Yes.
So
I mean, we got one aborted pass this whole season, I think.
Well, even when all the timing got jerked out of the car against Scott Taylor, it still went fast.
It was fast.
Like, we still ran within half a car of Scott Taylor. We just slowed down 2/10 from the pass before.
Yeah.
You know? So
that's not taking anything away from Scott.
No.
So
everybody out here is trying to go fast. We're just trying to go super fast.
Yep.
You know? And that's what it's going to take to do this. So
we have the car to do it. So
we've done it in every other pass except that one.
Yeah, we went fast down in or up in New Hampshire. We went to where were we? Yeah, New Hampshire.
That was the last track we was at, New Hampshire?
Yeah, we went really fast.
Just for all you people that live in the Northeast, good job, man. I don't know how y'all do it.
Props.
Like
it's no wonder everyone's so angry up here.
Yeah, I need to. That's why everybody fucking in Boston's fuck you.
Yeah,
you know,
just beeping on their horn all the time.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. As soon as the light turns, and like it's not even be green yet, and there's 5 cars behind you honking. I'm in a toter, man.
Yeah.
This thing takes a little bit of time to get moving.
Yeah.
You know,
and you can't see around none of the corners because they're all blind.
No. So I'm a Great Plains type dude, man. I need to be able to see 7 miles ahead of me.
Yes.
You know, but
watch my dog run away for 3 days.
That's right. And go, yeah, no, he's still going.
Yep.
You know, but it's just different up here. You know, and we're not used to it, and it reminds me about how far away from home we are. You know, but everybody's asking me, "You ready to go home yet?" No, my family's here.
Yeah.
You know, so I can do this as long as I'd be over it right now.
It'd be
if my
Nebraska all
family
over
wasn't
again.
with me, I'd be over it and I'd be ready to come home. But luckily, they're with me right now. Aiden starts school shortly after we get home from this trip, so I'm fine with it as far as right now goes. And even whenever he does start school, I'll fly him in on the weekends, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
So as long as he's not playing sports, you know. Other than that, this is our life right now.
Yeah, we are.
And we got 2 days left here, and then 2 more weeks.
Yep. Oh. So that's that. 2 more weeks till we get back home and do some cool shit. So until then, we're going to MPK. So stick around, watch the videos, check out all the you can find all the updates online at various places, and kind of follow along how we're doing. We can't really say what we're doing because we don't want to get in trouble and get this whole deal taken down, but you can find it somewhere. So we'll see y'all later.